Today, we're delving into the world of personality types, focusing on INFJs and exploring 6 reasons why some individuals with this personality type might find themselves single for an extended period or forever. Remember, everyone's journey is unique, and these reasons might not apply universally to all INFJs. Let's dive in. 1. High standards and idealism. INFJs, often regarded as idealists in matters of the heart, approach relationships with a profound desire for deep, meaningful connections. Their romantic ideals are not mere fantasies. Rather, they represent a heartfelt yearning for connections that go beyond the surface. This idealism becomes a guiding force, shaping the way INFJs navigate the complex landscape of relationships. At the core of their idealistic views lies a belief in the transformative power of love and connection. INFJs seek relationships that resonate with authenticity, emotional depth, and shared values. This quest for a profound connection, while undoubtedly fulfilling, introduces a unique challenge: the challenge of finding a partner who aligns perfectly with their vision. The high standards set by INFJs are not arbitrary. They are a reflection of their commitment to creating relationships that stand the test of time. These standards encompass not only external qualities but also a compatibility of values, goals, and an alignment of souls. While this discerning approach is admirable, it can make the journey towards finding an ideal partner a deliberate and sometimes prolonged one. 2. Fear of vulnerability. Despite the natural empathy that defines INFJs, the journey of opening up and embracing vulnerability can be a complex terrain for them. This paradox underscores a nuanced aspect of their personality: the delicate balance between their profound desire for connection and the apprehension rooted in the fear of being hurt or misunderstood. INFJs, with their finely tuned emotional antennae, have an acute awareness of the depth of human emotions. This heightened sensitivity often acts as a double-edged sword. While it allows them to connect with others on a profound level, it also exposes them to the potential pain that can accompany emotional openness. The fear of vulnerability, therefore, emerges as a protective mechanism, a shield guarding against the potential wounds that intimate connections may inflict. This fear is not irrational. It's a product of their keen understanding of the emotional intricacies within relationships. The past experiences of being misunderstood or hurt may linger in the recesses of their minds, influencing their present actions. The caution they exhibit is not a lack of willingness to engage, but rather a conscious effort to navigate the delicate balance between the yearning for connection and the protection of their emotional well-being. 3. Selective approach to relationships. INFJs, known for their penchant for depth and authenticity, embark on the intricate path of relationships with a clear and intentional focus on quality over quantity. This deliberate approach is a testament to their commitment to establishing connections that transcend the superficial and resonate with the core of their being. The prioritization of quality begins with a profound understanding of their own values and emotional depth. INFJs recognize the significance of aligning with a partner who shares not only compatible values, but also an emotional resonance that goes beyond the surface. This awareness becomes a guiding force, steering them away from casual connections and encouraging a patient exploration of relationships that possess the potential for lasting significance. The discerning process that INFJs undertake is multifaceted. It involves not only understanding the values and emotional nuances of potential partners, but also a deep introspection into their own aspirations and desires. This introspective journey serves as a compass, guiding them towards relationships that align with their long-term vision of connection and fulfillment. This selective approach doesn't stem from an aversion to commitment, but rather from a genuine desire for authenticity. INFJs understand that the depth of connection they crave requires a foundation of shared values and mutual understanding. As they navigate this discerning process, they may find themselves in a more prolonged period of being single, patiently awaiting a connection that meets their standards of authenticity and emotional resonance. 4. Overthinking and perfectionism. INFJs, gifted with a rich inner world and a keen awareness of nuances, find themselves navigating the delicate dance between self-improvement and the pursuit of perfection. This intricate balance is reflected not only in their personal endeavors, but also in the realm of relationships. The tendency to overthink and strive for perfection becomes a double-edged sword, a source of strength and, at times, a self-imposed challenge. The overthinking nature of INFJs stems from their deeply analytical minds. Every decision, every action is subjected to a meticulous internal scrutiny. This scrutiny isn't merely a manifestation of doubt, rather, it's an expression of their commitment to self-reflection and continuous improvement. INFJs, driven by a desire for personal growth, engage in a perpetual cycle of introspection, seeking to understand themselves more deeply and refine their understanding of the world. However, this meticulous self-analysis can also create self-imposed barriers, especially in the realm of relationships. The pursuit of perfection extends beyond the self to the expectations they place on potential partners and the dynamics of the relationship itself. INFJs may find themselves hesitating to enter a relationship until they feel every element is perfectly aligned, a quest that by its very nature can be elusive. 5. Independence and introversion. Valuing their independence as a cornerstone of their well-being, INFJs approach the concept of solitude not as a mere necessity, but as a source of rejuvenation. The solitude they seek is not born out of a reluctance to engage with the world, but is a deliberate choice to retreat into their inner sanctum, a space where they can reconnect with their thoughts, emotions, and creative energies. This intentional alone time becomes a vital part of their self-care routine, allowing them to recharge and find solace in the sanctuary of their own minds. The introverted nature of INFJs plays a significant role in this dynamic. It's not just a preference for solitude, it's an intrinsic aspect of their personality that shapes the way they navigate the world. Being introverted doesn't necessarily mean shying away from social interactions. Rather, it implies a preference for meaningful and substantive connections over superficial engagements. INFJs may find deep fulfillment in solitary activities, whether it's delving into a book, engaging in creative pursuits, or simply reveling in the tranquility of their own thoughts. This contentment in their own company doesn't arise from a fear of relationships, but from a profound appreciation for the richness of their inner world. INFJs understand the value of introspection and how it contributes to their personal growth and emotional well-being. In the sanctuary of their alone time, they can explore the depths of their thoughts and emotions, gaining insights that fuel their creativity and empathy. 6. Uncommon communication style. INFJs, with their deep emotional insight and nuanced approach to communication, engage in a distinctive interpersonal dance that goes beyond mere words. Their communication style is an intricate tapestry woven with nonverbal cues, subtle gestures, and a profound understanding of emotions. This unique way of expressing themselves becomes a language of its own, a mode of connection that transcends the surface and delves into the depths of human connection. Nonverbal cues play a pivotal role in the INFJ's communication repertoire. Facial expressions, body language, and even the cadence of their voice become channels through which they convey a wealth of unspoken emotions and thoughts. This reliance on nonverbal cues is not a mere preference, but an inherent part of their communication style, allowing them to articulate the nuances that language alone may fail to capture. In conclusion, the possibility of an INFJ remaining single for an extended period can be influenced by a combination of their high standards, fear of vulnerability, selective approach to relationships, overthinking tendencies, appreciation for independence, and a distinctive communication style. It's essential to recognize that being single is a valid and fulfilling lifestyle choice, and each person's journey is shaped by their unique circumstances and priorities.